Yeah, so how we got here was pretty simple. It's some fat bitch which was shit talking me, and now we need to talk about it. The main reasons I'm doing it is just because it'll be fun, nothing else. Also, it's a lot of big annoying nonsense he told, which I was pretty sure it would be not true, came out to be not true. So I tested the game fair bit, so I can give some response or something at very least. And yeah, it's not amazing to be honest. Like his takes basically this from one of his takes would be on the Discord that we'll be talking about, and the ones that he talked about was also on the video he did on YouTube, which is gonna be linked in video description below. So one of his first takes was obviously like, oh, the dust. I hate the powder. Hate the powder. I have not too many problems with the powder itself. It's like whatever. It's a good mechanic, I would say overall, and that goes with the powder. Also, lack of broken stuff, which is, to be honest, it's not true. You for sure you can make good broken stuff if you know how to do it, but some individuals cannot, especially as you can have archangels that can shoot, no melee penalties, and so on. Which just makes it a very, very enjoyable experience to play. And all of the problems with his powder is just like, oh, I cannot find the powder. Of course you can find the powder, you can just go push the map, you need to find alchemical lab, you go in there, you finish up your stuff, and you just like trade your resources for it, and you get a bunch of dust. Another question is what you use the dust for. You get it to upgrade the units, yeah, or you upgrade the artifacts, that's about it. And what kind of artifacts you wanna upgrade? There's gonna be a limit how much you can upgrade, yeah? Yeah, on some artifacts, but on some not. Some specific artifacts, in a way, you can upgrade infinitely, such as Ogre Clubs, Tunic of Cyclops King, Ogre Club, so basically the whole Ogre set. You see Ogre, you happy, because you can upgrade it infinitely. And you keep going, there's also a few other artifacts you can upgrade, so you could stack up your magic power at a very high level. On top of that, there's subclasses, some are a bit lackluster, at least how I play it, some are decent. As spell power 1, even if you have artifacts, it does affect artifacts as well. How you want to think about it, but also affects the artifact one, how much the artifacts buff, which makes it nice and simple. Okay, so we did with the broken stuff. It was so small critique that was just silly. If you want to compare it to other faction that is broken, I would say it's Necropolis. Necropolis, some subclass, Chronomancer subclass is insane. Especially if you if you have like a go to very late game, which is very good. And you keep going like this consistently. And it just depends on your playstyle, what you enjoy. Surely you can mess around, you find a fair bit of subclasses, and of course you can play without subclasses to make your combos, because it's actually quite hard to get the subclasses because you need 5 skills that will be upgraded fully to unlock it, and the thing is, it's not so easy to get like 5 different ones if your hero starts with 2 and you have like 6 slots left, so you can allow only one fuck up. and also deletes the logistics and other things you want to sacrifice. So it's in a way kind of interesting and in a way not. So it just depends. Next, one of his shitty takes was on the Discord. The spell damage here lower than Heroes Magic 3. In a way it is true. Because, well, you can have magic power plus 200 in late game. So, of course, the scaling of the spells is not gonna be the same. So you would need to actually fight something. Find something very strong, and you need to know how to build it up, but still it's not that easy to build up something like that. And overall spell damage, there's artifacts also that increase your spell power by 25% and increases even more. You could technically, if you really go ape shit, you could technically go to 2000, not 2000, like 500 or something like that. Which is, in a way, it's interesting to say the least. But also what makes it a bit silly is that a bit, if you don't know, you're just gonna feel like you cannot do nothing in the game with your spell power though. Because you need to have such a high ceiling for scaling, which just makes it kind of useless in a way. And besides the broken stuff, there's like some artifacts that could be broken, like same as like diplomacy. You can do diplomacy for free. It's enough. If you wanna compare the spell power alone, let's say this my magic special, not quite magic specialist. Is just like a normal hero without skill tree with sorcery, but he doesn't have the specialty as sorcery, so of course he's gonna do less damage, which is it's like 260 with 176 spell power, which is it's decent, but the thing is, the specialist one is scales way higher. The one would have like 1/3 of it actually does 2k damage, so he had that one. He actually would be able to do like 6,000 damage with one Armageddon, which is would be amazing itself. It's crazy. But the game itself, it's hard to say, to be honest. It could be broken either way. Artifacts that boost magic, of I talked about, there's artifacts that actually do boost magic. It's not like fully like for one element, it's just like bone boots, and they give you 25% spell power. That's what I found so far. Besides the skills, I would say it's quite decent, but the thing is, it's a bit simple. Is the thing is that that's about it. Maybe gonna add it more with the expansions or something, but for now, I would say the game itself is okay. For the broken stuff, it's not amazing. For the magic, I would say magic is way weaker compared to all other skills that people could play. And it makes it a bit somewhat interesting nonetheless. Other thing is, unit HP. Uh, yeah, sure. With the unit HP is simple. You go in, you see what the HP of the unit, and you then compare. It's the most easiest process was for me, so just compare everything, and I see like how it was, and just conclusion was, well, it's simple. There's some units that have more HP. There's some units that have less HP. There's actually some units that actually have same HP as compared to Heroes in Magic 3. Comparison itself was it's so retarded. It's fucking insult to one's intelligence, I would say. Because what's the point? Sometimes you wanna ask, because like, okay, why I do X, Y, Z thing, right? And it's just like, okay, I can put on the screen for the YouTube is that yes, there is more than enough units that have similar HP, and there's some units that actually have less HP. They're also gonna be documented. I link it below. So it's just for the people that just wanna see and rant around what they can do. Which is whatever. And that's about it. It's nothing special. There's some units that have more HP, some less. And overall opinion of this is the dude did the review with like 10 hours of gameplay, and he says 50 hours. Obviously, it sucked, and now he cannot do shit. Why is that? Well, it's simple. It's because, well, he's retarded. He didn't. He just wanted to shit on the game for whatever reason. And if the bitch wants to talk shit, sure, go ahead, talk shit. But hey, say some actually truth, honesty, and how many times I need to fucking teach that bozo that if he doesn't know the fucking game I'm playing, then he should shut the fuck up. That's about it. Thank you for the shitty slap video who end up watching to the end.